This is proof that I did something today.
Exhaust pipe? Or exhaust tip?
You know what they say about tip. Oh, is that the special one?
Side of the road wrench.
Side of the road wrench? Is that because it's got that angle?
Yeah, it's the VP side of the road wrench.
VP side of the road wrench? Oh man.
Kyle Cochran is laughing right now.
Oh, was Kyle involved with that too?
He's borrowed that wrench for many months.
Oh, what is going on today, guys? Welcome back. It is a super late start to today. I don't even know where to begin on today. Michael has really picked up the slack. My phone has been ringing off the hook. We've been planning a lot of future stuff. Normally where we would not have a video here for you guys, Michael has gotten a lot of the tidied up work done on the second gen, and we are now pretty much ready to drive it. So a lot of good stuff coming in the future, just planning future projects, getting parts here, you know, possibly, potentially, you know, a building with 4 walls here. Lots of behind. Michael, guess who just revved? I don't know who that is. I don't know who you are, but apparently you just revved your truck. That was the Shorty, the 4th gen Shorty that drives by. Oh, guys, so a little side note there. I don't know, it's like a project that's like maybe in the future. I've talked about it a little bit, like a 4th gen regular cab short bed truck is definitely a bucket list truck. I just think they're really cool. They're short, they're cool, they're low. One passes by my house all the time, and he just went by revving his engine. So anyway, Michael, you have any words for what's going on in the first half of this day?
Your mind is blown.
My mind is shot, blown, all of it. I did happen to do one thing though. We did install our exhaust tip from our man in Ohio. Anyway, Michael has spent the morning basically wrapping up, tidying up. We got clamps on all of the coolant. We've got clamps on all of the intercooler piping. We were just warming this thing up, getting the thermostat to open. As you guys can see, we're using some Mishimoto liquid cool chill. Filling it up right here. We always let the thermostat open up, let it do that way. That way all the coolant is filled up. And yeah, the only thing this thing doesn't have is this area right here that should normally have some fans right here, whether it's the factory fan or some electric fans. I keep forgetting to order fans. Michael's like, did you get fans in yet? Did you get fans in yet? I forgot to order fans, so this trip might be a little short. But we're gonna take it on his first drive today. I think it's gonna be short because I don't think our factory stock clutch is going to hold up to probably any shenanigans, but we're still gonna try anyway. So first test drive coming right up. We've got our on the side of the road wrench with us, and we are ready to go. So quick overview of the truck again, engine wise. We've got our EVILFAB compound kits, HE351 over 475. We've got pretty much everything from power driven diesel inside here. We've got their 6x14 budget builder injectors in here. Cam, tappets, valve train, the whole 9 yards. Head is retorqued and ready to rip, and you know, guys at Banks and Mishimoto taking care of us on the cooling side of things, but that is pretty much it, I believe. We checked the drive shaft. We have just enough drive shaft clearance to drive this thing, just a little bit. We haven't really messed with that quite yet because we are going to be dropping this thing down a little bit more, and we're going to have to mess with the drive shaft at that point. So yeah, just a lot of odds and ends. I think we're ready. I think without further ado, we're ready to just hop in this beast and Ooh, you want to show the coolant overflow bottle? Also something that we need to upgrade in the future, but for now, you know, we got that custom. What is that? What is that? Oh, we got that Deer Park overflow. Deer Park, not even a Gatorade, not even nothing. Just a nice Deer Park coolant overflow. So, you know, guys, she's a work in progress. She's just a work in progress. So, you know what? I just want to pull it out of the driveway, do a burnout, but then we're not going to be able to drive it at all because the clutch is going to go by as soon as we do that. So we'll save that. We'll save that for the end. But first time back on the road. You know, we got a lot of first times back on the road in this last couple weeks. You know that, buddy? Man, that's a nice shirt you got on. That's a nice shirt. Yeah, I forgot. We are going to be running the Quadzilla Adrenaline. If you guys remember back to when we first got this thing, we're running Quadzilla Adrenaline on this thing. Probably going to get into some custom tuning on the side of this, seeing that this setup is not very stock, but we're going to leave the factory presets in it right now and kind of drive it around like it is. Like I said, the factory clutch isn't going to take a whole lot of abuse anyway, so we will probably end up doing custom tunes, showing you guys a little bit of that.
Feel better now?
How was that?
That's good.
Decent? Is Allie in the window yet?
Wasn't good enough then.
Yeah, it wasn't good enough if Allie's not in the window. I didn't load the gauges on any screen but this one. But I turned her down to 5. I don't know what that means, but throttle pedal is so touchy. Steering's a little second genny. Enhance. Level 10. Steering is quite alarming. It is all over the place. Tell me if we're getting too hot.
The boost kind of was starting to yell at you a little bit.
Like, what's that mean?
It changed colors.
Changed colors?
Yeah, do it again.
been on the brakes about 5 minutes. Hurry up, get in, Jimmy. Yeah, I got no brakes. My ABS and brake light came on, and I was like, huh, that's funny. Like, let me step on the brakes. Oh, it went right to the floor. That's not good. Like, you remember how I told you, like, I got brake lines for it? I'm sure if I had to guess.
Yeah.
I was trying to put my foot on the floor to get this thing to stop, and it wouldn't stop.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna blame the poor burnout on that. What?
The brakes didn't work good enough.
Yeah, the brakes didn't work out. Like, it just, you know, stalled the truck out.
Tell where it is. There's so much rust.
Yeah, they're a little. Oh, probably right there. Let me put my foot on the brake. Oh,
God.
Is that spraying all over the engine as I was trying to stop? Huh. It looks like it's coming from this line right down here, and it's probably pointed that way.
I think I found it.
Found it? Oh yeah. She's the one. She is the one. Dude, she's great. She's great. She's got no clutch. She's got no brakes. You don't need any of that. All you need is the gas pedal, or the fuel pedal. I'm sorry. No gas here. Well, you know, the plan was we were going to take it on a test drive. We were going to blow the clutch up, which we successfully did, put a clutch in it, and then go repeat the process. But now we have to do brake lines. Brake lines are no fun. But, don't worry. We are prepared somewhat. We have the stainless pre-bent line kit ready to go. In stock. So, I guess we'll be doing brake lines.
Poor girl.
I was gonna say no work from the peanut gallery. No. This is Michael's favorite truck. What'd you say? Did you say something about air conditioning? It's winter time. It's winter time. Michael's in here. Why do you guys always take out air conditioning from everything you drive? We're putting it back in. So we need to do a lot to this truck coming up. So we're gonna stay on this thing for a little while. But that pretty much wraps up our first test drive on the second gen. Obviously we've got some work to do, so we'll be staying on this thing for a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and figure out a fan solution. Probably gonna try and get some electric fans for this thing. I'm not sure what we're gonna do about steering yet, but my goodness, does this thing need everything that has to do with steering. I'm not sure. I think people put 4th gen steering on these 2nd gens. I'm not sure. So we need a whole steering kit. I might even try and get a new steering box for it. The steering is absolutely horrendous on this truck. Fighting it going down the road all over the place. So we've got some steering stuff, all kinds of upgrades. We need to redo the brake lines. We're gonna put our power driven diesel gauges in it, but man, this thing rips. It is a blast, absolute blast to drive. South Bend has already sent us a clutch for this thing a while ago. I'm not sure if it's completely fried, but it is very, very close to being dead. So we are just gonna swap. And this door latch right here, I don't know why that thing keeps locking, but anyway, we're gonna swap out the clutch. We're gonna lower it down a little bit. We've got a whole list of things that we are gonna do. So if you guys have been begging for 2nd gen content, now is the time. Make sure you guys are subscribed for the upcoming videos. We are going to be diving into this thing. We definitely need to take care of something in the drive shaft area. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Need to show the people one more thing. Last, but certainly not least, if you guys look down in here, this damper on the front of this engine before we put our fans on, I think we're definitely going to have to do something with this thing. The rubber is just not looking very good. If you guys remember, we run fluid damper pretty much on everything, and this stock one, the rubber is getting pretty bad. So in order to not have a problem later down the road, I think before we put the fans on, we can kind of sneak in there and change that out. So that is what we are going to do also. So the parts list, the laundry list just keeps growing and growing for this thing, but that's okay. Anyway, that is going to wrap up today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in the next video very, very soon. See ya. Bye. Oh, Peterbilt, more Peterbilt stuff. Hey, our Peterbilt trip is Wednesday. It's Wednesday. All right, tell them see you, bye.